What is transverse abdominis activation with heel lifts exercise? Transverse abdominis is a deep abdominal muscle that plays an important role in stabilizing the core and supporting the lower back. Transverse abdominis activation with heel lifts is a core strengthening exercise that involves lifting the heels off the ground while simultaneously contracting the transverse abdominis muscle. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, start by lying on your back with your knees bent and your back in a natural position. Make sure you're not slouching or overarching your lower back. To activate your core muscles, focus on tightening your pelvic floor, the muscles that you use to stop the flow of urine, and your transverse abdominis, the deepest layer of your abs. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and hold the position for the recommended time, without allowing your back or pelvis to move. As you hold the position, remember to breathe normally and keep your abdominal muscles engaged. Slowly lower your foot back down to the ground and repeat the movement with your other foot. Throughout the exercise, make sure that your back stays in a neutral position and your pelvis doesn't tilt or twist in any way. What are the benefits of this exercise? Here are some concise benefits of this exercise. The transverse abdominis is a deep abdominal muscle that plays a crucial role in stabilizing the spine and pelvis. Heel lifts specifically target this muscle, making it stronger and more active. The exercise requires you to maintain balance on one foot while lifting the heel of the other foot. This helps improve your balance and posture. A strong transverse abdominis can improve athletic performance by increasing power and stability during explosive movements, such as running, jumping, and throwing. Strengthening the transverse abdominis can alleviate lower back pain by stabilizing the spine and reducing stress on the lumbar region. The exercise also targets other core muscles, such as the rectus abdominis and obliques, which helps improve overall core strength and stability. What is transverse abdominis activation? Two knees lift exercise. Transverse abdominis activation with two knees lift exercise is a core strengthening exercise that targets the deepest layer of abdominal muscles, the transverse abdominis muscle. The transverse abdominis muscle is responsible for stabilizing the spine and pelvis during movement. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, lie on your back and bend your knees with your back in a slightly arched position. Activate your core by engaging your pelvic floor muscles and transverse abdominis. Keep your breathing steady while you lift one thigh up until your knee is pointing towards the ceiling. Next, raise the other thigh up until your knee is pointing towards the ceiling. Lower your first foot to the ground, followed by the second foot. Alternate the starting side for each repetition. What are the benefits of this exercise? Benefits of transverse abdominis activation with two knees lift exercise are: the two knees lift exercise targets the transverse abdominis muscle, which can help improve core strength and stability. This can help reduce the risk of injury and improve overall physical performance. A strong transverse abdominis can help support the lower back and reduce the risk of lower back pain. By strengthening the transverse abdominis through the two knees lift exercise, you can reduce the strain on your lower back and improve your posture. Activating the transverse abdominis can help improve breathing by enhancing the diaphragm's ability to contract and expand. This can help improve overall lung function and reduce the risk of respiratory problems. A strong transverse abdominis can help improve posture by supporting the spine and pelvis. This can help reduce the risk of poor posture-related problems such as rounded shoulders and forward head posture. The improved core strength and stability gained through transverse abdominis activation with the two knees lift exercise can improve athletic performance in sports that require balance, stability, and core strength. The two knees lift exercise targets the transverse abdominis muscle, which can help enhance abdominal definition by tightening and toning the abdominal muscles. What is transverse abdominis activation with hip flexion exercise? Transverse abdominis activation with hip flexion exercise is a type of exercise that involves the contraction of the transverse abdominis muscle while performing a hip flexion movement. The transverse abdominis muscle is a deep muscle located in the abdomen that is responsible for stabilizing the core and supporting the spine. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, lie down on your back. Bend your knees and make sure your back is slightly arched. Tighten your core muscles by engaging your pelvic floor and transverse abdominis. Lift one knee towards your chest and use your hands to hold it in place. While maintaining a steady breathing pattern, raise your other foot off the ground without moving your back or pelvis. Slowly lower one leg at a time to return to the starting position. Repeat the entire sequence starting with the opposite leg. What are the benefits of this exercise? Transverse abdominis activation with hip flexion exercise has several benefits, including transverse abdominis activation helps to stabilize the spine, improving overall core stability during the exercise. Strengthening the transverse abdominis can reduce the risk of back injury by providing greater support to the lower back. Hip flexion exercises that incorporate transverse abdominis activation can also help improve posture by strengthening the muscles that support the spine and pelvis. A stronger core can improve athletic performance, as it provides greater stability and power during movements that involve the lower body, such as running, jumping, and kicking. Hip flexion exercises that engage the transverse abdominis can also help burn more calories, as the muscles in the core are working harder to stabilize the body during the exercise. What is dead bug with hip flexion exercise? The dead bug with hip flexion exercise is a core strengthening exercise that targets the abdominal muscles, hip flexors, and lower back muscles. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on top of a ball. Make sure your back is slightly arched, neither flat nor overly curved. Engage your lower abdominal muscles by pulling your belly button inward and activating your pelvic floor muscles at about 20 to 30% of their maximum contraction level. Keep your breathing steady and your back and pelvis still throughout the exercise. Use your feet to pull and push the ball as you bend and extend your legs. Make sure to maintain proper form and control while performing the exercise. What are the benefits of this exercise? Some potential benefits of this exercise. The dead bug with hip flexion exercise is a great way to build core stability, which can help improve overall balance and posture. Strong core muscles can help support the lower back and reduce the risk of back pain. This exercise involves hip flexion, which can help improve hip mobility and flexibility. The dead bug with hip flexion exercise engages the entire core and helps activate the deep abdominal muscles, which can help improve overall muscle tone and definition. This exercise can be performed with minimal impact on the joints, making it a great option for those with joint pain or injuries. The dead bug with hip flexion exercise can be modified to suit different fitness levels and goals, making it a versatile exercise that can be used in a variety of workout routines. What is heel slides on foam roller exercise? Heel slides on foam roller exercise, also known as foam roller hamstring curls, have a range of benefits that can improve flexibility, balance, and strength. This exercise helps to improve the mobility of the hip joints and stretch the muscles of the legs and lower back. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, begin by lying on your back with your knees bent and your back in a neutral position, tailbone resting on the floor. Engage your lower abdominals, transversus abdominis, by gently drawing them in. Take a deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, slide a roller away from your body while keeping your pelvis stable, no forward or backward tilting. Slowly return to the starting position and repeat the movement. You should feel your lower abdominals working to maintain pelvis position while your hamstrings and quadriceps mobilize your knees. What are the benefits of this exercise? Some of the benefits of this exercise include: heel slides on a foam roller stretch the hamstrings, which can help to improve flexibility in the muscle. The unstable surface of the foam roller requires the body to engage core muscles and stabilizer muscles, improving balance and body control. Foam rolling can help to alleviate muscle soreness and stiffness, which is why heel slides on a foam roller can be a useful exercise for recovery and injury prevention. Heel slides on a foam roller activate the muscles in the legs and hips, which can help to improve overall strength and performance. The exercise helps to engage the muscles in the lower body, which can lead to better posture and alignment. Foam roller hamstring curls can help to relieve pressure on the lower back, reducing discomfort and pain. What is transverse abdominis activation with leg extension exercise? Transverse abdominis is a deep muscle located in the abdominal region that plays a crucial role in core stability and spinal protection. Transverse abdominis activation with leg extension exercise involves engaging this muscle while performing leg extension movements to enhance core stability and protect the lower back. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, lie on your back with your knees bent and your back slightly arched. Tighten your lower belly muscles by pulling your belly button towards your spine and contracting your pelvic floor muscles slightly, about 20 to 30% of the maximum. Breathe steadily while keeping your back flat on the ground. Slowly straighten one leg out without letting it touch the floor, while still keeping your back flat. Return your leg to the starting position slowly. Repeat the exercise on the other leg. What are the benefits of this exercise? Activating the transverse abdominis during leg extension exercises can provide several benefits, including transverse abdominis activation during leg extension exercises helps to stabilize the spine and pelvis, which can reduce the risk of injury and improve overall movement efficiency. Engaging the transverse abdominis during leg extensions can increase the amount of force generated by the abdominals, leading to greater strength gains over time. Transverse abdominis activation helps to center the body and maintain balance during movements like leg extensions, which can be especially helpful for athletes or those recovering from injury. Strengthening the transverse abdominis can help to alleviate lower back pain by providing additional support to the lumbar spine and reducing pressure on the lower back. What is transversus abdominis activation exercise? Transversus abdominis activation exercises aim to strengthen and activate this muscle, which can help improve core stability, posture, and overall strength. These exercises typically involve contracting the transversus abdominis muscle without moving the spine or pelvis, which requires focused and controlled movements. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, lie on your back with your knees bent and your back slightly arched. Engage your lower abdominals, transversus abdominis, by drawing your belly button inward and contracting your pelvic floor muscles to 20 to 30% of their maximum contraction. Maintain a steady breathing pattern in your abdomen. Extend one arm up and simultaneously extend the opposite leg without letting your heel touch the ground. Keep your back flat on the floor throughout the movement. Slowly return to the starting position. Repeat the exercise. What are the benefits of this exercise? The transversus abdominis is a deep muscle that is located in the abdominal area and plays an important role in core stabilization. Activation exercises for this muscle can offer a number of benefits, including the transversus abdominis muscle is responsible for stabilizing the spine and pelvis, which can help improve overall core stability. Activation exercises can help train the muscle to work more efficiently and effectively, reducing the risk of injury. A strong transversus abdominis muscle can also help improve posture, as it supports the spine and pelvis in their proper alignment. This can reduce the risk of developing back pain and improve overall body mechanics. By improving core stability and posture, activation exercises can reduce the risk of developing injuries related to poor movement mechanics, such as lower back pain, hip pain, and knee pain. The transversus abdominis muscle is also involved in the process of breathing. Activation exercises can help improve the coordination of breathing and movement, which can improve overall respiratory function. What is core stabilization with alternating leg extension exercise? Core stabilization refers to the ability of the muscles surrounding the spine, pelvis, and hips to work together to maintain stability and control during movement. The alternating leg extension exercise is a core stabilization exercise that involves lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, begin seated, balanced on your sit bones with your heels down, knees bent, and your hands behind you. Make sure to keep your ribs tucked in to avoid arching your back. Extend one leg out, hold the position, and then return to the starting position. Repeat the same action with the other leg. What are the benefits of this exercise? Core stabilization with alternating leg extension exercise is a type of exercise that targets the muscles in the core, hips, and legs. Here are some benefits of this exercise. This exercise targets the muscles in the core, which helps to improve overall core stability. A strong core can help to prevent injuries and improve overall athletic performance. The alternating leg extension exercise targets the muscles in the hips, which can help to increase hip strength. This can be beneficial for activities that require hip strength, such as running, jumping, and squatting. The alternating leg extension exercise requires coordination and balance, which can help to improve these skills over time. Strengthening the core muscles can help to reduce back pain, as these muscles support the spine and help to maintain proper alignment. Strengthening the core muscles can also improve posture, which can help to prevent pain and discomfort in the neck, shoulders, and back. What is foam roller leg and arm reaches exercise? Foam roller leg and arm reaches exercise is a mobility and stability exercise that involves using a foam roller to enhance range of motion and improve balance and coordination. It involves lying on your back with a foam roller positioned under your upper back, and reaching your legs and arms in different directions while maintaining stability on the foam roller. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, follow these steps. Lie down on the foam roller with your spine and head supported by it. Position your feet so that they are at the same width as the outside of your hips. Align your hands with your lower ribs. Lift one arm and extend the opposite leg straight out. While keeping your arm and leg straight, raise them as high as you can. Return your arm and leg to the starting position. Repeat the exercise with the opposite arm and leg. What are the benefits of this exercise? Here are some of the potential benefits of this exercise. Foam rolling can help to release tight muscles and fascia, which can increase flexibility and range of motion. Adding reaching movements to the exercise can further enhance this benefit by targeting the muscles and joints from different angles. Reaching movements require engagement of the core muscles to maintain balance and stability, which can help to improve overall core strength and stability. Foam roller leg and arm reaches exercise targets multiple muscle groups, including the hamstrings, glutes, quads, shoulders, and back. This can provide a more comprehensive workout than exercises that target only one muscle group. What is transverse abdominis activation supine plank exercise? The transverse abdominis activation supine plank exercise is a variation of the plank exercise that focuses on engaging the transverse abdominis, a deep abdominal muscle that acts as a corset around the waistline, providing stability and support to the lower back and pelvis. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, get a large exercise ball and place it on the ground. Lie on your stomach on top of the ball so that your chest and shoulders are resting on it. Position your arms above your head with your palms facing each other. Bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the ground and your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your back is straight and not arched, and tuck your chin in towards your chest. Contract your lower abdominal muscles by pulling your belly button inward and tightening your pelvic floor muscles to about 20 to 30% of maximum contraction. Breathe steadily while maintaining this position and ensure that your pelvis does not drop. What are the benefits of this exercise? The benefits of this exercise include: engaging the transverse abdominis during the plank exercise helps to stabilize the pelvis and lower back, improving overall core strength and stability. Strengthening the transverse abdominis can help to alleviate lower back pain by improving spinal stability and reducing the strain on the lower back muscles. Strengthening the transverse abdominis can also help to improve posture by providing support to the spine and pelvis. A strong transverse abdominis can help to improve athletic performance by providing a stable base for movement and improving overall body control. Regularly performing the transverse abdominis activation supine plank exercise can help to tone and define the abdominal muscles, leading to a more aesthetically pleasing appearance. What is seated core activation exercise? Seated core activation exercise is a type of exercise that targets the muscles in the core while in a seated position. It involves activating the deep abdominal muscles, such as the transverse abdominis and multifidus, which are responsible for stabilizing the spine and maintaining good posture. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, sit in a chair with your back straight and your feet flat on the floor. Place your hands on your knees. Lift your thighs off the chair, keeping your feet off the floor. Press your hands downward onto your knees to activate your core muscles. Hold the contraction for the specified amount of time. Keep your trunk upright throughout the exercise. What are the benefits of this exercise? The benefits of seated core activation exercise include: This exercise strengthens the muscles that help support the spine, leading to better posture and reduced risk of back pain. By activating the deep abdominal muscles, this exercise helps to stabilize the core, which can improve athletic performance and reduce the risk of injury. The deep breathing involved in this exercise can improve lung function, increase oxygen intake. Focusing on the deep breathing and core activation can help reduce stress and promote relaxation. This exercise can be performed almost anywhere, making it a convenient way to strengthen the core muscles throughout the day. What is isometric knee extension or flexion exercise? Isometric knee extension or flexion exercise refers to a type of exercise that involves contracting and holding the muscles in the front, quadriceps, or back, hamstrings, of the thigh without moving the knee joint. How to perform this exercise? Here are the steps to perform the exercise. Sit on an exercise ball with your thighs parallel to the ground. Place one foot on a small ball and keep the other foot flat on the floor. Maintain a neutral position for your back, which means it should be slightly arched. Activate your lower abdominals, specifically your transversus abdominis, by pulling your belly button inward and contracting your pelvic floor muscles at 20 to 30% of maximal contraction. Keep your breathing steady as you roll the ball with a foot on top, while keeping your back and pelvis still. Make sure the exercise ball you're sitting on does not move during the exercise. Switch legs and repeat the exercise with the other foot on the ball. What are the benefits of this exercise? The benefits of isometric knee extension or flexion exercise include: isometric exercises can help to build strength in the muscles being worked by recruiting a greater number of muscle fibers and promoting hypertrophy, increase in muscle size. By strengthening the muscles around the knee joint, isometric exercises can help to improve joint stability, reduce the risk of injury, and improve overall joint health. Isometric exercises can help to improve muscle endurance by increasing the time that a muscle can sustain a contraction without fatigue. Isometric exercises can help to reduce pain and inflammation by increasing blood flow to the affected area and promoting the release of natural painkillers in the body. By improving muscle strength and flexibility, isometric exercises can help to improve range of motion in the knee joint, which can be particularly beneficial for individuals with arthritis or other conditions that limit mobility. What is core activation on ball exercise? Core activation on ball exercise is a type of physical exercise that involves performing movements designed to activate and strengthen the muscles of the core while using a stability ball. How to perform this exercise? To perform this exercise, start by sitting on a stability ball, feet together and arms at your side. Engage your core muscles by contracting your pelvic floor and transverse abdominis. Lift one of your arms up and above your head. Lower your arm and then lift the opposite arm. For an extra challenge, try doing the exercise with your eyes closed. What are the benefits of this exercise? The benefits of core activation on ball exercise include: the stability ball provides an unstable surface, which challenges the core muscles to work harder to maintain balance and stability, leading to improved core strength. By forcing the body to work to maintain balance on an unstable surface, core activation on ball exercise helps to improve overall balance and stability. Strengthening the core muscles can help to improve overall body mechanics and reduce the risk of injury to the back, hips, and other areas of the body. Strong core muscles help to support the spine and improve posture, reducing strain on the back and neck. Core activation on ball exercise is a challenging workout that can help to increase calorie burn and promote weight loss.